Hello everyone and welcome to my fourth segment on BJDs, this time with the theme props. Now before I begin, my bunny is in a cage behind me, so any background noise will probably be her. Um, yeah, so about props, what can I say? Since I started doing started collecting ball jointed dolls and doing shoots with them, I have learned that you just need to keep your eyes open and be open to suggestion, and anything can be a prop. Um, there are professional ball jointed doll stores and companies that sell accessories for your ball jointed dolls that range from hats and scarves and ties and gloves to, excuse me, necklaces and tables and beds and chairs and even guns, though the guns are pretty damn popular, I've noticed. So they've been going pretty fast, and yeah, I was lucky to, through a friend, acquire a gun from someone who was selling them. And I think she got them from a local store too, but they're just not sold here in Holland, so I was really happy that she was able to do that for me. So yeah, if you're like me and you have a minimal income and you've just been able to finally save up for your very own ball jointed doll, I need to sit properly here, you will want to be able to get some cute things for them. Now there are two options. You can either make things yourself, sorry for the noise, opening up my prop box, or you look around at your local stores and find one that sells all kinds of cute knickknacks, or even pay attention to any cute freebie giveaway actions. This is my BJD closet. It's for tiny ball jointed dolls. As you can see, my dad furbished this one. Uh, yeah, it's not fantastic, I must say. But then he had like 3 hours to make it in because it was for some festivity that I will not go into detail about because it would take too long, and just assume it is similar to Secret Santa, and if you know it, keep it at that. So yeah, places to find props. Like I said, if you're like me, you don't have a whole lot of money to spend, and you'll want to be able to figure out where to get cheap props. And like I said, to keep an eye on stores, just any store that sells anything and everything. Here in Holland, which is the only thing I can go by, we have several stores where they sell stuff that they bought up from a company that's gone bankrupt and had to sell everything. And we call these stores going out of business stores because they've got all the stuff that the other stores that went out of business sold. And they tend to have some really cool props that you can get there. I found some really neat stickers there that couldn't really pass off for really convincing tattoos, but you have to be careful because the glue on the back of stickers is not really good for ball jointed dolls, so I just used them on clothes. I also had some little tattoos that you could put on your hand, and instead of putting them on my hand, I actually put them on a shirt, just to see if that would work. And it turned out to work really well, and that's what I did with it. So yeah. Um, you can find some really neat stuff there. We also have stores that sell anything and everything, and I have kind of taken to calling them knickknack stores. They have such a wide variety, and you can find really neat stuff there too. For example, I have a few tiny ball jointed doll pans now that were actually tapas pans. Tapas being a type of Spanish food sortish thing. So yeah, the attic is another good place to look. Your parents probably have a wide variety of knickknacks laying around that, if you ask them nicely, but you have to ask, they will let you borrow for photo shoots. When my uncle passed away, my aunt gave me this ornate decorative watch. It stopped functioning long ago, but it makes for a really nice accessory for my doll. A friend of mine, as I said, got me a gun, this one, which is actually, if you can hear it, a lighter to light up your cigarette, but I don't smoke. So it is now Odin's handgun, or the really big ass gun that I let Robin tote around for now, which makes for really comical scenes. So yeah. At the Action, which is one of those going out of business sales stores that buy up stuff from stores that go out of business, I bought this automatic machine gun, which was actually a cheat cane at one point. But even candy, those hamburger candies can be props, and those really funny looking little red band treasure chests boxes that have candy in them can also be really neat treasure chests for your tiny ball jointed doll. I'm not sure if this goes for any countries other than Holland, but a bunch of supermarkets here have, well, fairly often these going out of business public life. Yeah, I make mistakes. Anyway, a lot of supermarkets will often give away freebies here in Holland, and have actions where you can get free things with a certain amount of groceries. I don't know if this goes for America and stuff, but a while back, last year, we had this action in cooperation with World Wildlife Foundation, where with $15 of groceries, you got this really cute, tiny little animal, and it is fuzzy. And they had like 26 or 27 different ones of those, and I collected all of them. I got rather lucky with them and had very few doubles, and I was able to trade the doubles I had away for the ones I still needed. So yeah, that was really cool. They're really neat toys for my ball jointed dolls. My mom got me a lovely little teddy bear keychain with a little light that was supposed to be in its nose, but ended up getting stuck in the corner of his mouth. It makes a kissy sound, and then it says, "I love you." So yeah, that's another prop I have, and I have a load more laying around. Oh, I just noticed I happen to have one few right here. I have a little candy and another little candy, a slice of orange, a jam-filled cookie, a bonbon, and a pumpkin for Halloween. And I made these all with clay and some acrylic paint. So you can even make your own props real easy with really cheap materials. and you don't have to go spend a lot of money on said props. Anything from chains you can put on your phone, or keychains, or bracelets, or rings can be a prop for a ball jointed doll to wear or use in a photo shoot. So yeah. The tip I give people who want to make really cool photos and make use of props is keep open for the possibilities, because they are literally endless. If you just walk around your house with your doll for a day and keep an open mind of what can I use to make a really cool photo with my doll, you will suddenly find yourself with a little powerful imagination. Just use it. It's okay. It's not weird if you do. Honestly. With enough imagination, you will find that obscenely large plant behind me, in combination with my watering can for it, and my 60 centimeter doll, will make a really comical picture of a doll trying to water a plant twice her size. A really big vase in combination with a tiny can make really funny pictures of said doll being stuck in the vase. I have even done a photo shoot where I had Demon literally climb in through the mailbox, wander around the house, try to climb the stairs, and eventually end up sleeping on top of my spice rack. Or no, I didn't have my spice rack back then. The rack with the really big spoons that I use in my cooking. I don't know what they're called in English, and I'm too lazy to look it up. So yeah, basically anything, including the washing machine, can be used in photos as a prop for your ball jointed doll. It's really all about your vision and what you see in everyday things that makes what you can do with them. And before I had ball jointed dolls, I didn't do this, but since I've gotten involved in the ball jointed doll business, I have come to find that whenever we go shopping, I find myself looking around thinking, oh my gosh, that could make a really cute prop for my doll. So yeah, as I said, anything can be a prop and you just have to see it. And I don't really have much more on that, so yeah. I think there are tons and tons of tutorials that you can find through Google and here on YouTube that will teach you how to make your own props. And there are a bunch, I know, that teach you how to make cosplay props, and you can even use those tutorials by making it smaller to make your props for your doll. I, for one, used a tutorial on how to make a scythe for a grown person to partially figure out how I could do it in miniature size. I couldn't do it exactly like that, but I did make eventually a really nice scythe out of clay. It eventually ended up breaking again, and I was really sad about that because it was just the cutest little thing, and I even managed to get a little droplet of glue to dry on the very tip of the scythe and paint that red, giving it, with the acrylic paint that still let the shine of the glue come through, a really nice little shine to it, so it looked like it was an actual drop of blood falling off the scythe and being covered in little blood spatters. Things like Robin's cattail and the cat-eared hat that she has are also considered props. They are items to change your ball jointed doll with or add to a comedic scene, and you can really do a lot with those. So yeah, go out, keep an open mind, and you will find a bunch of fun things to use to make pictures with your dolls. And that's it for now for my ball joint BJD talk segment. And I will have Demon say, "Look at the people, Demon. Be nice." Bye bye.